Step back into the golden age of television with The Rifleman, 1958 to 1963. One of the most beloved Western series of its time. Starring Chuck Connors as Lucas McCain, the widowed rancher with a lightning-fast rifle, the show captured the hearts of audiences with its mix of action, family values, and frontier justice. But what happened to the talented cast who brought North Fork to life? From child star Johnny Crawford to character actors like Paul Fix, Patricia Blair, and many more, we take a fascinating look at the stars of The Rifleman, their lives, careers, and where the journey ultimately took them. Join us as we revisit these unforgettable faces, exploring their stories then and now. Chuck Connors portrayed Lucas McCain in The Rifleman, 1958 to 1963, becoming one of television's most iconic Western heroes. He was 37 years old when he first joined the series in 1958. Lucas was a widowed rancher raising his son Mark in the New Mexico territory. Known for his moral strength, unwavering sense of justice, and unmatched skill with his modified Winchester rifle, Lucas balanced the hard life of the frontier with tenderness as a father. His quick draw and firm code of honor often placed him at odds with outlaws, but he always sought to uphold decency and law in a violent world. In real life, Chuck Connors had a fascinating path before Hollywood. Born on April 10, 1921 in Brooklyn, New York, he excelled as an athlete, playing professional basketball with the Boston Celtics and later baseball with the Chicago Cubs. Transitioning to acting, he built a successful career in westerns and adventure films. Connors died on November 10, 1992, at the age of 71 from pneumonia related to lung cancer. His legacy remains as both a rugged screen cowboy and a pioneering athlete-turned-actor. Johnny Crawford played Mark McCain, Lucas's devoted son, in The Rifleman, 1958 to 1963. He was only 12 years old when he first joined the series in 1958. Mark was introduced as a sensitive, kind-hearted boy who deeply admired his father, yet often struggled to find his own independence in the harsh frontier environment. Their relationship became the emotional core of the series, portraying themes of fatherhood, coming of age, and moral guidance. The bond between Lucas and Mark resonated with audiences, helping make the show a classic. Off-screen, Johnny Crawford was born on March 26, 1946 in Los Angeles, California. He began his career as a Disney Mouseketeer before landing the role that defined his youth. Later, he enjoyed success as a singer, scoring several Billboard hits in the early 1960s, and worked steadily in television and theater. In his later years, Crawford was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, and he passed away on April 29, 2021 at the age of 75, after also contracting COVID-19 and pneumonia. His life reflected both the charm of a Hollywood child star and the enduring memory of a beloved TV son. Bill Quinn portrayed Frank Sweeney, the amiable bartender of North Fork Saloon, in The Rifleman, 1958 to 1963. He was 46 years old when he first joined the series in 1958. Sweeney was a recurring character who often provided comic relief and a touch of humanity in the frontier town, serving drinks while keeping an observant eye on the troubles of his patrons. Though never the center of conflict, his presence added depth to the world of North Fork, grounding it in everyday life. In real life, Bill Quinn was born on May 6, 1912 in New York City. A prolific character actor, he appeared in hundreds of film and television roles over 5 decades, often playing doctors, bartenders, or townsfolk with a dry wit. Later in his career, he became widely recognized for his role as McHale's father-in-law in Archie Bunker's Place. Quinn worked steadily until the early 1990s. He passed away on April 29, 1994, at the age of 81, from natural causes, leaving behind a career defined by versatility and longevity. Paul Fix portrayed Micah Torrance, the wise and weathered marshal of North Fork, in The Rifleman, 1958 to 1963. He was 57 years old when he first joined the series in 1958. Micah was a former lawman with a troubled past who found redemption as the town's steady sheriff, often aiding Lucas McCain in upholding justice. Though not as quick with a gun as Lucas, Micah brought experience, compassion, and a calm voice of reason, serving as both ally and moral compass throughout the series. In real life, Paul Fix was born on March 13th, 1901, in Dobbs Ferry, New York. A versatile character actor, he appeared in over 300 films and countless television shows, often typecast in westerns and dramas. He was a close friend and acting coach to John Wayne, shaping some of Wayne's most memorable performances. Beyond acting, Fix was admired for his deep knowledge of film craft and storytelling. He died on October 14, 1983, at the age of 82 from kidney failure. His legacy endures as one of the great supporting actors of Hollywood's golden age, remembered most vividly as the steadfast Micah Torrance. Joe Higgins portrayed Neil Swenson, the genial blacksmith of North Fork, in The Rifleman, 1960 to 1963. He was 35 years old when he first joined the series in 1960. Niels was a dependable supporting character, providing both muscle and humor in the frontier town. As the blacksmith, he symbolized the hard-working spirit of everyday settlers, often lending a hand to Lucas McCain and other townsfolk. His warm personality and sense of fairness made him a trusted figure in the community. In real life, Joe Higgins was born on July 12, 1925, in Logansport, Indiana. Beyond The Rifleman, he appeared in numerous westerns and television dramas, often cast as friendly authority figures or hard-working townsmen. In the 1970s, Higgins gained national fame as a spokesman for Dodge in a series of memorable television commercials where his gruff yet lovable persona won audiences over. He died on June 15, 1998, at the age of 72 from a heart attack. Higgins is remembered as both a steady character actor and a familiar face in American pop culture. Patricia Blair played Lou Mallory, the spirited boarding house owner who became a love interest for Lucas McCain in The Rifleman, 1962 to 1963. She was 29 years old when she first joined the series in 1962. Lou was introduced late in the show's run, bringing a new layer of charm and determination to North Fork. Strong-willed, witty, and independent, she often challenged Lucas with her confidence, hinting at a potential romance while holding her own as a businesswoman in the frontier world. In real life, Patricia Blair was born on January 15, 1933, in Fort Worth, Texas. Before The Rifleman, she gained attention in westerns and later starred opposite Fess Parker in both Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett. Known for her striking beauty and sharp screen presence, she built a reputation as a reliable actress in period dramas. After retiring from acting, Blair lived a private life away from Hollywood. She died on September 9, 2013, at the age of 80 from breast cancer. Her legacy endures through her memorable role as the fiery Lou Mallory. Joan Taylor portrayed Millie Scott, the compassionate general store owner and occasional love interest for Lucas McCain, in The Rifleman, 1960 to 1962. She was 31 years old when she first joined the series in 1960. Millie was kind, intelligent, and independent, bringing a gentle balance to the roughness of frontier life. She became a trusted friend to Lucas and a motherly influence to young Mark, showing strength in her ability to run a business while maintaining warmth in a male-dominated town. In real life, Joan Taylor was born on August 18, 1929, in Geneva, Illinois. Before The Rifleman, she appeared in several westerns and sci-fi classics, including Earth vs. the Flying Saucers, 1956. Though her acting career was relatively brief, she left a strong impression with her graceful screen presence. Later, she transitioned into writing and producing alongside her husband, Leonard Freeman, the creator of Hawaii Five-0. Joan Taylor died on March 4, 2012, at the age of 82 of natural causes. She remains fondly remembered as Millie Scott, the heart of North Fork's community. Ralph Moody portrayed Doc Burridge, the kindly town physician of North Fork, in The Rifleman, 1960 to 1963. He was 74 years old when he first joined the series in 1960. Doc Burridge was a steady presence, offering medical aid and wisdom to the McCains and other townsfolk. His calm bedside manner and moral grounding made him a symbol of compassion in a dangerous world where gunfights and injuries were common. In real life, Ralph Moody was born on November 5, 1886, in St. Louis, Missouri. Beginning his career in radio before moving into film and television, he became a prolific character actor specializing in elderly roles thanks to his dignified presence. He appeared in numerous westerns, including Gunsmoke and Bonanza, often cast as doctors, judges, or wise old men. Despite his late start in Hollywood, Moody built a strong resume of memorable roles. He died on September 16, 1971, at the age of 84 from natural causes. His legacy rests in his warm portrayals of authority and kindness in classic television westerns. Harlan Ward portrayed John Hamilton, the level-headed banker of North Fork, in The Rifleman, 1958 to 1962. He was 40 years old when he first joined the series in 1958. Hamilton represented stability in the frontier town, often appearing in episodes where financial disputes or questions of trust arose. His calm demeanor and professionalism made him a symbol of order in a sometimes lawless environment. In real life, Harlan Ward was born on November 6, 1917, in Los Angeles, California. A dependable character actor, he enjoyed a long career in both film and television, appearing in westerns, crime dramas, and even comedies. Ward became a familiar face to audiences, though he was rarely a headline star, preferring steady supporting roles that highlighted his subtle style. He also appeared frequently in series like Perry Mason. Ward passed away on March 13, 1980, at the age of 62, from natural causes. His work in The Rifleman left an impression as the steadfast banker who added realism to North Fork's world. Hope Summers portrayed Hattie Denton, the kindly storekeeper and motherly figure in The Rifleman, 1958 to 1963. She was 56 years old when she first joined the series in 1958. Hattie was a gentle, caring presence in North Fork, often providing guidance and comfort to both Lucas and young Mark McCain. Her nurturing character embodied the values of community and compassion, balancing the often violent world of the frontier. In real life, Hope Summers was born on June 7, 1902, in Mattoon, Illinois. She did not enter acting until later in life, but quickly became a beloved character actress, especially in television. Beyond The Rifleman, she was widely known for her role as Clara Edwards on The Andy Griffith Show, where she again portrayed a sweet, neighborly figure. Summers built a career out of bringing warmth and sincerity to every role she played. She passed away on June 22, 1979, at the age of 77 from congestive heart failure. Her legacy endures as one of television's most comforting and familiar faces. Chris Al-Qaeda portrayed Ross and several other guest characters in The Rifleman, 1959 to 1962. He was 37 years old when he first joined the series in 1959. Known for his sharp features and steely expressions, Al-Qaeda specialized in playing villains, hired guns, and morally conflicted men, often clashing with Lucas McCain in tense showdowns. His ability to bring depth and menace to even brief appearances made him one of the most memorable guest stars of the series. In real life, Chris Al-Qaeda was born on October 23, 1922 in Youngstown, Ohio. After serving in World War II, he turned to acting and built a long career in westerns and television dramas. He appeared in classics like Gunsmoke, Bonanza, and Perry Mason, often cast as the heavy. Despite rarely being a leading man, he was admired for his consistent performances across more than 300 roles. Al-Qaeda passed away on June 30, 2004, at the age of 81 from cancer. His career remains a testament to the unsung heroes of Hollywood who gave westerns their grit and danger. John Anderson portrayed Cass Callicott and other characters in The Rifleman, 1959 to 1963. He was 37 years old when he first joined the series in 1959. Tall, lean, and commanding, Anderson often played villains, lawmen, or drifters, bringing intensity and authority to his roles. As Cass Callicut, he embodied the darker, more complex figures of the Old West, often creating memorable conflicts with Lucas McCain. In real life, John Anderson was born on October 20th, 1922, in Clayton, Illinois. A decorated World War II veteran who served in the Coast Guard, he transitioned to acting after the war, building a career in westerns and dramas. He appeared in over 200 television shows, including The Twilight Zone, Bonanza, and Gunsmoke, and also worked in feature films like Psycho, 1960. Later, he became recognizable for his role as Harry Jackson in MacGyver. Anderson died on August 7, 1992, at the age of 69, from a heart attack. His commanding presence made him one of the most reliable Western actors of his generation. John Milford appeared as Bro Hadley and several other guest characters in The Rifleman, 1959 to 1963. He was 32 years old when he first joined the series in 1959. Milford was known for his versatility, often portraying outlaws, ranchers, or troubled men caught in the harsh realities of frontier life. His intensity and rugged screen presence made him a reliable supporting player in the Western genre. In real life, John Milford was born on September 7, 1927, in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Beyond acting, he was also an engineer and played a key role in the development of Hollywood Hills housing projects. As an actor, he appeared in more than 100 television series, including Bonanza, Perry Mason, and Star Trek. His career was marked by consistent supporting roles rather than leading stardom, but he earned respect for his dedication and range. Milford died on August 14, 2000, at the age of 72, by suicide. His death was tragic, but his career remains a testament to the enduring importance of strong character actors in classic television. Richard Devon portrayed Austin Stark and several other antagonists in The Rifleman, 1959 to 1962. He was 33 years old when he first joined the series in 1959. Devon excelled at playing cold, calculating villains, often appearing as outlaws, hired guns, or scheming men who tested Lucas McCain's resolve. His sharp features and intense presence made him a natural fit for the darker roles of Western television. In real life, Richard Devon was born on December 11, 1926, in Glendale, California. He built a long career in film and television, appearing in Gunsmoke, Bonanza, Perry Mason, and even science fiction shows like The Twilight Zone. Though rarely a leading man, he became one of Hollywood's most reliable character actors, embodying menace and cunning with ease. Devon also worked in films such as The Comancheros, 1961, and Wagon Train. He died on February 26, 2010, at the age of 83 from natural causes. His contributions to The Rifleman and many other series remain a lasting example of the power of strong supporting players. Dabbs Greer played Finney and several other roles in The Rifleman, 1959 to 1963. He was 42 years old when he first joined the series in 1959. Greer was one of television's most recognizable character actors with a gentle voice and kind demeanor that made him perfect for portraying townsmen, clerks, or figures of quiet authority. In The Rifleman, his appearances helped flesh out the community of North Fork, giving authenticity to the town's daily life. In real life, Dabbs Greer was born on April 2, 1917, in Fairview, Missouri. He began acting as a child and later taught drama before embarking on a long screen career. With over 300 television appearances, he became a fixture in American homes, known for roles in Gunsmoke, Perry Mason, and Little House on the Prairie, where he played Reverend Alden. In his later years, he appeared in The Green Mile, 1999, as the elderly Paul Edgecombe. Greer died on April 28, 2007, at the age of 90 from kidney and heart disease. His warm presence made him one of TV's most enduring supporting actors. Peter Whitney appeared as Andrew Bechtel and other characters in The Rifleman, 1959 to 1962. He was 43 years old when he first joined the series in 1959. Large-framed and imposing, Whitney often played brutish villains, rough settlers, or intimidating figures whose presence brought tension to the story. His performances added a sense of physical threat to the series, often forcing Lucas into dangerous confrontations. In real life, Peter Whitney was born on May 24, 1916, in Long Branch, New Jersey. A graduate of acting schools, including the prestigious Pasadena Playhouse, he carved out a career in film and television with his distinctive size and deep voice. He appeared in dozens of westerns, crime dramas, and adventure films, including The Big Heat, 1953, and The Marauders, 1955. Though frequently typecast as a heavy, he demonstrated range in both comedy and drama. Whitney's career was cut short when he died on March 30th, 1972, at the age of 55, from a heart attack. He remains remembered as one of television's most formidable character actors. K.T. Stevens appeared as Emma Lincoln in The Rifleman, 1960. She was 41 years old when she first joined the series in 1960. Emma was a guest character who brought emotional weight to the storyline, reflecting the hardships faced by women on the frontier. Stevens delivered a performance that emphasized strength and vulnerability, showing her ability to elevate even short appearances into memorable moments. In real life, K.T. Stevens was born on July 20th, 1919 in Los Angeles, California, the daughter of famed director Sam Wood. She began acting as a child and built a diverse career in film, stage, and television. Her credits included Kitty Foyle, 1940, All My Children, and numerous guest roles in primetime series. Known for her versatility, she could move seamlessly from soap operas to westerns. Later in life, she faced health struggles but remained admired for her professionalism. Stevens died on June 13, 1994, at the age of 74, from lung cancer. Her legacy is that of a strong character actress with deep Hollywood roots. Glenn Strange portrayed Joey Cole and other characters in The Rifleman, 1958 to 1963. He was 59 years old when he first joined the series in 1958. Strange was tall and imposing, with a rugged face that made him perfect for playing gunslingers, lawmen, or heavy villains. In The Rifleman, he often appeared in guest roles that brought physical danger to the town of North Fork, his presence always lending authenticity to the Western setting. In real life, Glenn Strange was born on August 16, 1899, in Weed, New Mexico Territory. Before acting, he worked as a cowboy and musician, later moving into Hollywood where his size and look made him famous for westerns and horror films. He is best remembered for portraying Frankenstein's monster in several Universal horror films of the 1940s. Strange became a beloved figure on Gunsmoke, where he played Sam the bartender for over a decade. He died on September 20th, 1973 at the age of 74 from lung cancer. His career left an indelible mark across genres, from horror to classic westerns. Denver Pyle portrayed Frank Hazlitt and other characters in The Rifleman, 1959 to 1962. He was 39 years old when he first joined the series in 1959. Pyle brought a rugged authenticity to his roles, often playing ranchers, drifters, or men facing moral dilemmas in the unforgiving West. His presence added depth to the series, providing memorable guest performances alongside Chuck Connors. In real life, Denver Pyle was born on May 11, 1920, in Bethune, Colorado. A veteran of World War II, he turned to acting after his service and became one of the most recognizable faces in American television. Beyond The Rifleman, he starred in numerous westerns and became beloved for his roles as Briscoe Darling on The Andy Griffith Show and Uncle Jesse Duke on The Dukes of Hazzard. Pyle's career spanned over 50 years, marked by versatility and warmth. He died on December 25, 1997 at the age of 77 from lung cancer. His legacy remains tied to his enduring portrayals of salt-of-the-earth characters. Adam Williams appeared as Corporal Trock and other guest characters in The Rifleman, 1959 to 1962. He was 36 years old when he first joined the series in 1959. Williams often played villains, soldiers, or morally conflicted men, bringing a sharp intensity to his roles. His piercing gaze and commanding presence made him an excellent choice for antagonists, frequently pushing Lucas McCain into dramatic confrontations. In real life, Adam Williams was born on November 26, 1922, in Manhattan, New York. A decorated World War II veteran, he served as a Navy pilot before turning to acting. He enjoyed a successful career in both television and film, appearing in North by Northwest, 1959, and numerous westerns, crime shows, and dramas. Known for his versatility, Williams worked steadily for decades as one of Hollywood's most reliable character actors. He died on December 4, 2006, at the age of 84 from lymphoma. His career remains an example of the journeyman actor whose face became instantly familiar to audiences of classic television. Edgar Buchanan portrayed Doc Burridge in The Rifleman, 1959 to 1962, sharing the role with other actors over the course of the series. He was 56 years old when he first joined the series in 1959. Buchanan's version of the town doctor was genial, wise, and dependable, always ready to patch up Lucas or Mark and offer sound advice to the townsfolk of North Fork. His warm personality made him a natural fit for the kindly physician. In real life, Edgar Buchanan was born on March 20, 1903 in Humansville, Missouri. Before acting, he was a practicing dentist, but he switched careers in the 1930s and quickly became a familiar face in Hollywood. He appeared in more than 100 films and countless television shows, most famously as Uncle Joe Carson in Petticoat Junction, a role he carried into Green Acres and the Beverly Hillbillies. Buchanan died on April 4, 1979 at the age of 76 from a stroke. His mix of humor and warmth cemented him as one of TV's most beloved character actors. Rhys Williams also portrayed Doc Burridge in The Rifleman, 1959 to 1960. He was 61 years old when he first joined the series in 1959. Williams's version of the Doctor carried a slightly more serious tone, balancing medical expertise with a stern but caring demeanor. Though his time on the show was brief, he contributed to the sense of continuity and realism in North Fork. In real life, Rhys Williams was born on December 31, 1897, in Clydach, Wales, before immigrating to the United States. He became a prolific character actor, appearing in films like How Green Was My Valley, 1941, and numerous television shows throughout the 1950s and 1960s. His rugged voice and expressive face made him ideal for authority figures, scholars, or townsfolk. Williams died on May 28, 1969, at the age of 71, from undisclosed causes. Though not as widely remembered today, his steady work helped define the golden era of Hollywood character acting. Who is your favorite character from The Rifleman? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.